It's March 8th and that's International Women's Day, and I am going to be celebrating it with someone super special, my 91-year-old mother. And I'm going to be taking her on a drive, and it's not just an ordinary drive. We're going to be driving from Delhi to Mumbai. We are starting off here from the Volvo showroom in the NCR in Gurugram. We're going to be driving the Volvo EX30, so it's all electric. Now, we're going to be taking it a bit easy. Don't want to stress you too much, Mummy. We're going to be doing it over about 5 days, 4 nights. So it's going to be a bit of an adventure. And honestly, it's my mom who liked the idea. She's never done Delhi, Mumbai ever by road. Must have done it a zillion times by air. Mom, all set?
All set.
Are you nervous?
No, you're safe.
I'm safe. So with that, we're going to be hitting the road. Day 1 was deliberately the easiest leg, a gentle way to break mum into the journey. We didn't even start with a full charge, rolling out with just 90%. It's a Sunday and yet there's still a fair bit of traffic getting out of Gurugram. Mum hasn't been here for years and is amazed by the development.
Just look how much construction. I don't know why there's so much construction.
That is the economy growing.
It's crazy.
Yeah. We finally hit the spanking new Jaipur highway. It's wide, smooth and relatively empty. I'm tempted to push the EX30, which is a very quick little SUV, but I hold back for 2 reasons. Firstly, range is very sensitive to speed, and secondly, I didn't want to subject my mother to cheek-pressing acceleration. Though on the short 267-kilometer hop, range was never going to be an issue. Mum did a couple of rallies in her day, which I didn't know about.
You know, I did a rally with this, and I was the map reader. We came third.
Really?
KTU sent him first.
Katie Batena, by the way, is the mother of rally champion Sharad Batena. So tell me about the rally. So it was what? It was just a map reading thing.
Map reading. Didn't have this at all. No, it was on a map, literally on a map. We had to keep on looking at the map. And I would guide her and tell her turn left, turn right.
So that means the winner was more how good the map reader was than the...
Exactly. So it was the map reader that was good.
Or the navigator, what is?
Yeah, that's right. It was a women's thing.
So obviously women's rallies are not a new concept. They had them 60 years ago. We are now well on our way to Jaipur, holding a steady cruise. Sitting at the speed limit in the hyper-quiet and stable EX30 felt very relaxed. Mum was getting her first taste of how calm EVs can be. That's my speed.
Oh, you mean you're going at 100 times?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like.
It wasn't my pace that raised her blood pressure, but the crazy drivers you get on the highway who think they own all 4 lanes. They all drive like idiots.
Because I had an accident. Accident? You're crazy, man. These teenagers who drive fast and then have accidents. I think the court is completely right in finding the parents guilty. Now look at this fellow. Where's he going?
But you know, I used to flick the car without you knowing it.
I know, really, nonsense. Had I known, I'd have put a stop to it.
Then you would have been guilty.
I know, exactly. And I would have let you go into jail.
Would you?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Only way to teach you a lesson.
I didn't do anything stupid. Today I realized she knew some of my secrets I thought I had hidden from her.
That Harjeev told me after years
What?
that you were driving on 2 wheels.
Yeah, but that was on a dirt road with no cars around in a field. When will I tell you?
He told me much later, years later, that you were driving on 2 wheels. Completely shocked. And if I'd known, I'd have taken the car keys and kept them. Crazy man.
Mum didn't exactly encourage my rallying career, which was short-lived. We're entering Jaipur in rush hour and traffic is thick. Oh, the traffic has picked up now.
Yeah.
Already enjoyed the drive?
Fine.
Yeah. How did you find the car?
That's a very comfortable car. And it's smooth. And it's quiet. I thought that SUVs are normally high cars. But I could easily get out.
So anyway, we've done 249 Ks and we've averaged 76, which is not bad.
Road was very, I must say, must congratulate Thakur.
Yeah, for this bit. What's good is that we've got a lot of range. We've got about 117 kilometers left and 116. We've got range left, means I can do another 116 kilometers.
You got that much charged.
As we get closer to the hotel, traffic gets even more chaotic. Yeah, what? 3 kilometers away.
3. What's that?
The parking sensor. These bikers are coming really close. That's what.
Oh, that's the reason.
Yeah. You're not used to these electronics.
Yeah.
You feeling tired?
No. Just looking forward to some good sleep.
We started at
The showroom.
in 1:45.
1:45.
Yeah. So we made pretty good time. I think we stopped for about half an hour. So
Yeah, that's right. That was another.
we finally roll into the Radisson at Jaipur. We reach Jaipur with 17% charge and 90 Ks of range still in hand, far from the range anxiety zone. It's been a smooth first day, but we have 4 more to go. The adventure has only started. Good morning, it's day 2 of our Delhi to Mumbai road trip. I am in Jaipur and I have charged over here at the Radisson. Really important to find a hotel which has fast charging, and it really doesn't get faster than this 160 kilowatt hour charger. So you don't even need to charge it overnight, a couple of hours and you're good to go. And I've got 100% charge because we've got a 400 kilometer drive ahead of us. It's going to be a long day today. It's the longest leg on this entire trip. So it's day 2, Jaipur to Udaipur. Mom,
Yeah.
did you have a good rest?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. I hope you're not going to get too tired.
No, I'm not really tired, just sleepy.
Anyway, you can sleep in the car.
Yes, I know. But I'm afraid that if I sleep in the car, you'll go to sleep first.
No, don't worry. Anyway, this thing has all sleep controls. You've seen the way it warns you. It tells you when you're drowsy, it gives a beep.
Where? It's it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, so you can sleep without having to worry about that. Mum wasn't entirely convinced by the EX30's driver monitoring system, so I tried to explain. So you've got these driver alert monitors. So it sees your pupil. If it sees it dilating, it will throw up a... Here, there's a camera here. It measures your eyes, or it sees your eyes and sees it or your head. But before we leave, we do a bit of sightseeing. It would be a shame to come to Jaipur and not see some of the landmarks of this historic city. This is Ajmer Gate, quite a landmark.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, look at the door.
We swing by the Hawa Mahal, the iconic 5-story palace in Jaipur. It's quite an amazing construction of red and pink sandstone. We had a late start, so lunchtime came just 2 hours later. A food court with a high-speed 60 kilowatt charger bang on the highway near Kishangarh was the ideal place to stop. The most efficient way to road trip in an EV is to combine charging with a break you'd normally take anyway. We pulled in with 72% charge, and over a 30-minute Burger King lunch, we topped up the EX30 69 kilowatt-hour battery to 95% and for just 439 rupees. Charging time equals lunch break. Perfect. Well, almost. We've settled into a nice rhythm now on the long road to Udaipur. Mum has her travel pillow tucked under her head, the aircon is keeping us cool, and the range is holding up nicely. The only irritant is the number of tolls and how our FASTags are, well, just not fast enough. Now I remember learning to drive in my parents' Dodge Kingsway, but what did my parents have before that? Mum would know. What was the first car you all had in the family? And when did you learn driving?
Hillman.
You learned to drive on a Hillman.
Yeah. And then he had a 7-seater Fiat.
You drove that also?
Yes, but that was a very old. 1937 one.
1937 Fiat.
Yes, 7-seater.
It must have been heavy to drive.
It had gears. So it was not so bad.
And you drive the Hillman?
Yeah.
So you all had two cars?
Yes. Then we got the Ford, the Dodge.
Oh, the Dodge after the...
Gurugram.
And what year was that?
58, I think.
Ah, yeah, because I learned to drive on that. At Mahabaleshwar. I thought I knew everything about our family's car history. Turns out I didn't. And that's just one of the things I learned on this 1400-kilometer drive with my mother. The Jaipur-Udaipur stretch is well marked and traffic-free. Perfect conditions to show Mum what level 2 ADAS can actually do. Show you something. The drives on its own once. Look, Ma, no hands. Are you impressed?
No, not one. It's dangerous.
No, as long as I put my hand back on the wheel.
I suppose the road is straight.
Look at it, just taking a turn. It sees the markers on the road. There are cameras and radars, and then it can judge.
Where is it?
And I'm not braking now, it's braking on its own.
Braking also?
Yeah, I'm taking my foot off. Yeah.
So it's braking on its own.
Yeah. So it's
Why is it braking on its own? Because it sees something.
yeah, I see something in front. So there's a camera there. Despite the late start from Jaipur, we roll into Udaipur with daylight to spare, and that's a relief. Because of my heavy foot, we pull into the Aureka Hotel with just 6% charge and 33 kilometers of range left. That top-up at Kishangarh was clearly not a luxury, it was a lifeline. Over 600 kilometers down, our longest day done, and somehow it feels like we are just getting started. After yesterday, day 3 promises to be a dawdle. It's only 250 kilometers to Ahmedabad, so we indulged in a leisurely start. Nearing lunchtime, we pull into a busy food mall expecting to plug in. But our routine of syncing meal breaks with charging stops didn't quite go to plan. The chargers here were kaput, a reminder that while the charging network is growing fast, reliability is still a long way from where it needs to be. Fortunately, we had enough range in hand, so we ate without a worry. Mum, bless her, is a light eater. In Rajasthan, overloaded vehicles are common, and traveling on the upper deck has a completely new meaning here. There's only one twisty section on the Delhi-Mumbai run, and that's near Sirohi. With enough range in hand, I enjoyed pushing the Volvo down a beautiful stretch of dual carriageway that gently meanders through low hills. I have to say, Mum sat through my shenanigans completely unflustered. Not a chirp, no nervous intake of breath, nothing. I'll take that as a compliment either to my smooth driving or to the EX30's excellent high-speed composure, or both. Road tripping in an EV means you always have one eye on the range. Mum latched onto this surprisingly quickly.
337 kilometers, what is it?
That's the range left.
Oh,
Yeah.
for the electricity, electric charge.
Yeah, that's but we only got 110 kilometers.
Well, there you go. Each in 1.5 hours.
Yeah. Mum was the driver in the family. In fact, she drove herself to hospital 9 months pregnant to deliver me. Maybe that's where I got the car gene. So what happened exactly?
So I waited and then he looking. Then when it's me and night, and then you were already born.
Oh, really?
You were the heaviest.
Yeah.
8.8 pounds per ounce.
Must have been my brains. Mum used to drive right until 2020 before COVID hit us. We reached Ahmedabad in a brisk 3 hours and 43 minutes and still had a healthy 33% SOC and 178 kilometers of indicated range left. The real bonus though was the family time. We stayed with my cousins who hosted us with the kind of warmth that only family can give. So we've reached Ahmedabad and we are here at my cousins Arvind and Sweetie's place. We've got a home charger over here, 11 kilowatts. We put the EX30 on charge over here. It says about 6 hours, but you know, when you're at home, that's absolutely not a problem. Mom's taking a nap and the EX30's batteries are getting juiced up. The convenience of home charging makes EVs a no-brainer. Your fuel station comes to you, quietly topping up in the background while you're busy being with the people you love. Day 4 begins with the family. After a lazy breakfast, my cousins, who were delighted to catch up with their Masi, gave her a fond farewell. But before we could point the Volvo south, there was one detour we simply couldn't skip. It was our cousin's ancestral home, Shanti Kunj. Today it's the Sanjay M.S. Rawal Skill Center, a different life entirely. So you're going to Shahi Bagh after how long?
Oh God, those many, many years.
Yeah, it's been there in the family for ages.
Yes, because Sir Chinnabhai Madhavlal had to build a baronet's house or he couldn't get the baronetcy.
Is that right? So we are rekindling memories of 70 years, aren't we?
Yep.
This is Mummy's sister Mona's house. This is where she got married.
That's right. And where Sweetie also got married.
Yeah, that's right. My cousin Prashant was waiting for us to take us on a tour of this palatial property, and memories came flooding back. As a kid, I'd spent entire summers here running up and down the corridors and the grand staircase. We finally left Ahmedabad around 11 am for the 350 km run to Daman. Missing the main rush hour meant getting out of the city was straightforward, and we quickly joined the Mumbai highway. Look at this old Santro.
On the phone again.
Oh.
That fellow. In the Santro.
As you can see, talking on the phone while driving is one of my mum's pet peeves. The run to Vadodara is super smooth but stubbornly two-lane. And this turns every slow-moving truck duel into a patience test. That's the problem on this two-lane road. If there are two trucks overtaking, one is normally doing 20 and the other doing 21. So I think we will need to have one, maybe a quick charge when we stop for lunch. Just to...
The food court.
Yeah. And like the 3 days before, a lunch stop meant a quick bite and a charge. So we've taken a break on National Expressway 1, about 106 kilometers outside of Ahmedabad. We've just stopped to grab a bite and maybe just have a quick top-up. Distance to Daman about 350 Ks, but we want to keep some margin. And that margin is so that we can push hard, and that really impacts range. So it's more because of that. So just going to have a quick top-up, grab a bite and hit the road. What I want to say is that we've been getting charging at most of the food malls, but if only they would give the charging station some respect. It's always tucked away at the most horrible part of the food court. Look at this, an absolute construction site over here, as if EVs are second-class citizens. But anyway, not complaining because we are getting charging wherever we go. I was looking forward to the newly built 6-lane NE4 expressway, but was shocked at how bumpy and uneven the surface is. The terrible undulations made it hard to enjoy the 120 kph speed limit.
This is not a sport road.
Not at all. Very bumpy.
Yes. Why?
Bad contracting.
Some contractor must have swallowed the money. They're so corrupt, these contractors. I am saying that they should not be paid the full amount for 10 years. Some amount should be kept back.
The day ends with a warm welcome at the Delton Hotel in Daman. I was absolutely gobsmacked by the sheer scale of the property for a place like this. We called it an early night after dinner by the poolside. Another day done and dusted, and now just the home run left. So we are in Daman and this is the final home run. We've done over 1300 Ks and mom is quite a trooper. She's taken it really well in her stride, but she's looking forward to getting home, aren't you? We've covered around 1200 kilometers and my 91-year-old mother who looks as fresh as the day we started. That says a lot about both her spirit and the way the EX30 cossets you. We are well on our way from Daman to Mumbai, just 190 kilometers away. It's the shortest leg, but also the busiest. Now, after 4 days, the EX30 felt like home away from home.
The car is very comfortable. I was comfortable. I was in the front seat. I don't know about the back seat. That you have to ask it. But I was very comfortable.
Did you think you'd get more tired than you did, or what? How was
Well, I thought I would get more tired, but I didn't get more tired. Though, of course, I would have liked to nap in the car. But then I wasn't going to nap because I want to keep it and my eyes on the road to see that you are going straight.
Mum was also amused with the EX30's driver monitoring system.
And the warnings you're taking your eye off the road.
Oh, that's a warning. I thought that was very funny.
What?
Keep focused. Focus your attention. I thought that was extremely funny. Marvelous. All these gadgets are so handy and useful.
You know you're close to home when you enter your home state.
So now, goodbye to Gujarat. They're saying Maharashtra check post ahead.
I hope the roads are not so rough.
They're not going to be as good as Gujarat for sure.
But we were pleasantly surprised. The Maharashtra section is in pretty good shape.
I must say they've built a lot of the roads. That's quite a pleasant surprise so far. What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Roads are not so bad.
Yeah.
Maharashtra. See, all this has been done.
And it's concretized.
Ah,
Concrete is always bumpy.
but concrete is so much more expensive.
Yeah, so the idea is that then once you lay it, you don't have to redo the road. But it comes at the expense of
Yes. Not
smoothness.
smooth.
It's very bumpy.
Go Maharashtra. Everyone said what bad roads there are, what bad roads there are. These are good roads.
We took a quick coffee stop and loo break at a highway McDonald's. It was reassuring to see a high-speed charger in the parking lot, but with plenty of range in hand, we didn't need to plug in. When you're driving an EV, you're always on the lookout for a charging gun, even when you don't need it. We hit our first jam.
Just 45 k's from home. Welcome to Mumbai.
In fairness, the jam wasn't too bad and it could have been a lot worse. Timing is everything, and rolling into the city around 1 o'clock meant peak traffic had already thinned out. You know you're close to home when the landmarks start to feel familiar. No, here's the airport. So we come now to the international airport. So now it's familiar.
Yes.
Jalo. Now it's a clear stretch for the last home run, last 18 kilometers.
And you 1 minute without any incident, which is a blessing.
Yeah, I know. Especially on Indian roads, you can never be sure.
Exactly.
Home stretch, well, Sea and then coastal road.
Home sweet home.
It really began to sink in when Mom climbed the steps to her Nepean Sea Road home, just like she would after coming back from countless Delhi flights. No one could have guessed she'd driven over 1400 kilometers in this little white Volvo for 5 days. So we are finally home after over 1400 kilometers and almost 5 days on the road. And my mom, 91-year-old mom, is looking just as fresh as when we took off. Mummy, how was it?
Good, really good.
Yeah.
And I felt most comfortable. And I wasn't afraid at all. No,
But I think you got tired towards the end.
just towards the end, just last day.
Huh.
But it can't be helped now. 4 days was a bit much, I
Yeah.
think. Roads.
And what did you think of, all the road trips we've done together as kids? There was absolutely no place to stop, no clean toilets.
That's right. Absolutely. There's a remarkable change because really we didn't have any stops. We had to spend a night in Pune before going to Mahabaleshwar with the 4 children because there weren't places for them to sit and rest. But now everything has changed. You have all these food courts. You have McDonald's, which is my favorite. And then the roads are so good and everything is so clean. Even the toilets were clean.
That's pretty good. And Mummy, you never thought you'd do it in an electric car. Did you even think that would be
No,
possible?
no. And I'm so enamored with the electric car, I want to get one.
I want to talk to you on the car also. Comfortable.
Very comfortable. I couldn't ask for more. I was very comfortable and a nice big space to keep my bottle of water also in the car. And that map is so good. I was constantly looking at it to see where we were getting a traffic jam, where we were going to be free. Excellent, excellent, everything. And the air conditioning was perfect.
Well, this drive was quite a big tick off her bucket list. You did it, Mum.